Hello Aries, welcome to your reading for November of 2023. How are all my Aries doing? Let's get some shuffles here and see what's going on for my Aries. And I'm on a little bit later than usual. I usually try to have my videos put out a little bit before the beginning of the month, but I don't know if it was the energy from the eclipse season, but I just wasn't feeling it, and I don't like to do a reading unless I'm fully on board, because I don't want to try to do a reading and then things don't come through right because my energy's not right. Alright, Aries, what's going on for November of 2023? So right out of the bottom of the deck, we've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So that, to me, right there tells me player energy. If you've had a person on your mind and you suspect that they might be kind of a player, it may be verifying that this is your reading. If it's not making any sense, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and see if any of those resonate for you. And we've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Ooh, somebody's not communicating. I feel like you may have gotten ghosted by somebody that you suspect may be talking to other people. Always go with your gut versus whatever the cards say. All they're doing is verifying what you're thinking. So what else can you tell me for my Aries? And if this doesn't make sense for you, then it's not your story, and don't worry about it. What else for my Aries? So your goal right now, Aries, is to say F all that BS and you just want to come right into your power with that Emperor energy. You could also be dealing with another Aries like yourself, or possibly even a Taurus. That could be more verification. But I think really it's verifying that your goal is you're trying to just get your stuff together. You don't have time for this person's BS. And in the distant past, we've got the Knight of Swords in the upright. So I think further along, like further back, maybe about 6 months ago, somebody was being very immature in their communication style, and you just kind of wanted to see how things would unfold and see how things would go and give it the chance. Nope, they're still immature, they're still being an idiot. And recently in the past, interesting, we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So that talks about the BS being exposed, the truth coming out. Somebody decided to finally come clean and be honest with you, whether it was actually the person on your mind or somebody told you the truth about them. Something about this person, there was some truth that came out. And in the near future, we've got the Devil in the reverse. So, alright, so I think what it's telling you, Aries, is just because this person came clean, it doesn't mean that they're not still a lying little fuckbag. They may have been honest with you in that moment, and they may even have good intentions, but whatever it was that they're doing that's deceptive, whether it's maybe entertaining other people romantically or physically, or some kind of like toxic habit that they have, could be some form of an addiction. They're keeping it at bay right now, but it's still always gonna be there no matter what. And it's up to you, Aries, if you want to work it out with them and work on them, work on it and, see if things get better. But it's an everyday struggle for them to keep whatever this is under control. Maybe they're a chronic cheater, or, they might have an overspending habit. Whatever this is, they're keeping it at bay for now, but it's not easy for them. And it doesn't mean that you should put up with it either. What else do we have for Aries? What else do we have for Aries regarding this situation for November of 2023? Oh, that card wanted to fall right out. So we've got the Two of Wands in the reverse, so I think this represents you, and you're having a really hard time trying to decide which way you want to go with this. The Two of Wands and the Two of Swords talks all about having a decision to make. This could be saying that you finally made up your mind, and even though it's not the decision that you wanted to make, you had to do it, and it's more like you made a head over heart decision. Even though your heart loves this person, or feels like it does anyhow, and you feel an emotional attachment to them, your brain is just saying, no, dude, like, this is BS. So I think you had to make a tough decision to let this person go, because they're not on that same maturity level as you. And this card feels like it wanted to come out. So this card represents them. This is the Six of Pentacles. So this person's positive side, I think, in spite of all the BS that's about them, they do have a very caring and giving nature. You know, it looks like they may have been generous. However, they may be using like gifts and providing for you as a form of manipulation, like to guilt you or hang it over your head, or you feel indebted to them because they did something for you financially or provided some type of resources for you. And while gratitude is always important, you know, just because, you know, I don't know, let's say that they bought you a big expensive item, or finance something for you, or, you know, did something for you where, you know, normally you'd be super thankful and feel super blessed. However, they can buy you a car if they want, but if they're, you know, still cheating, like, it doesn't change the fact that they're cheating. Or maybe they bought you some type of expensive dinner that you liked, but if they're still partaking in a habit that's hurting you, it's not always worth it to stay just because they did something for you. You have to decide whether it's worth it or not. And what else? What actions is this person gonna take for my Aries? What action is Aries person gonna take for November of 2023? Or maybe you feel guilty leaving them, you know, right around the holidays coming up. I mean, you shouldn't have to stay in a situation a minute longer than you have to, you know, regardless of what time of year it is. If you're being mean by leaving them around the holidays, well, think about what they did to you. Was that really nice? So as far as the action this person's gonna take, so we've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this could either talk about greed, or it talks about somebody using finances to manipulate. So that being said, with that, you know, Six of Pentacles, you know, as I was saying, it sounds like they may be using finances to manipulate you in some way. Or the other flip side of things, maybe you've been the one that's been providing for them and they take advantage of you and you feel like everything's all on you. And then we've got the Sun card in the reverse. So I think that the actions that they're gonna take, it's not looking the greatest, but this is reminding you that temporarily the clouds have moved like over the sun and it's shadowing it, but the sun will come out again, Aries. And if it's not with this person, you know, you're gonna have happiness. You just have to decide, you know, is it worth it or not? And if you know in your gut that it's not worth it, you know, like that Two of Wands in the reverse, making a difficult decision, you may end up deciding to leave this person behind. If this doesn't sound anything like your situation at all, you know, don't worry about it. This isn't for you. But if things are resonating, that's what I'm seeing. Let me get a couple more cards for my Aries and see if there's anything else, you know, any other messages that Aries needs to hear right now. And I just got the message from you, Aries, when it rains, it pours. Like, that might have been a thought that you'd had recently. Like, when one thing takes a crap, everything shits at once. You know, maybe things aren't going very well at work right now, or they're not going the way that you were hoping. And it's like, oh, you're dealing with that and accepting that the person you're dealing with might not be a healthy situation. It's like, it all happens at once. So we've got the High Priestess in the reverse. So I do think that there are things that you know, don't know about this situation right now, and you're not meant to know, but the truth will come out when it's meant to, and it's being hidden from you right now for your own protection. The higher power, or God, or the universe, your higher self, whatever it is that you want to call it, you know, it's like with divine timing, they know when you're meant to know something and when you're not. And right now you're not, and things are being hidden because something's telling me, as far as the truth coming out goes, the timing is just not right. Like a big load of truth came out, you know, and now you're kind of processing that. And then, you know, maybe once things have settled down a little bit, you may find out even more truths. I mean, don't we always? What else for my Aries? So we've got the Five of Swords. That's all about conflict. So I think that when this more of the truth comes out, shit's gonna hit the fan, and there is gonna be drama. However, this is so weird, like what a weird combination. We've got the Ace of Cups following that. So I think you're gonna end up walking away from this. It's too much drama. You don't have time for it. You are cutthroat, to the point, straight to the point Aries. You don't have time for lies and secrets and BS. You know, like, you don't have time or the patience for it. There's gonna be conflict, you're gonna end up walking away, and ultimately it's gonna be an emotional new beginning for you. Whether it's you on your own, you know, just healing and you doing you, or it could be a new relationship coming in, or the strengthening of friendships. There is gonna be something happy for you emotionally coming through. Can I get a timeline for that? I don't know if timelines even work, but I'm gonna try anyways. And oh, this wanted to come up. Oh, interesting. We've got the Eight of Cups. Like I said, I didn't even read it yet. So you got the Five of Swords with that conflict, and I was just talking about saying F it and walking away. The Eight of Cups is literally the definition of walking away. It could also mean 8 days, or like a date with an 8 in it. You know, could be November 18th, November 28th, December 8th. Could have to do with a birthday. Could be 8 days from when you're watching this video. And we've got the Hermit in reverse. So all this BS and this drama from this person made you really want to hide, you know, and just walk away from it all. And now you're like, no, I'm standing my ground. I'm not hiding anymore. You know, and with my Aries, you never let anything get you down. You're the pioneering, strong warrior type of energy. Aries doesn't let stuff make them sad for too long. So there's two more cards that wanted to come out here. Again, we've got that Two of Swords, which is similar to the Two of Wands. Difficult time making a decision. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You may also decide to change jobs. Is this somebody that you know that's connected through your job somehow? You either met them at work somehow, or you know them through your coworker friends. Not really sure if that fits or not. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Alright, my Aries, well, you have a great rest of your week. Have a good month of November of 2023, and hopefully nothing but good luck and blessings will come your way. Thank you so much for watching, Aries.